Folks, our stop loss got hit on our swing trade on EUR/USD. So first of all guys, from this daily external range liquidity to this internal range liquidity was a higher time frame bias. From this external range liquidity to this internal range liquidity was our higher time frame bias. And then on the 4-hour chart you could see that although price did not sweep this high due to SMT, but price had entered this 4-hour fair value gap. So what I'm saying is, price although did not make a higher high than this, that is the buy side liquidity sweep 1.7428 365, you can see that here 365 363, although it did not sweep the high due to SMT, but it entered this fair value gap. So from this bearish fair value gap to this bullish fair value gap was our target. So daily is finished and the hourly is finished. So let me remove this. And then on the 30-minute chart, if we remove this, all happens. So this. So guys, on the 30-minute chart, you could see that here there was a bearish SMT. There was SMT between EUR/USD and dollar index, where this bearish fair value gap was respected. Just a second. Where this bearish fair value gap, if we extend this to right, and if we check this bearish fair value gap here, it was respected and price made a lower low here, whereas the same bullish fair value gap on the US dollar was disrespected. And price made a sell side sweep here. Price made a lower low, and after that a market structure shift happened. So after this SMT, a market structure shift happened here. That's why I entered these both time frames. And then what happened was, price entered this 4-hour bullish FVG. So price entered this 4-hour bullish FVG, and then it went to our stop loss, which was here. It swept us out on an FP day. And if we check on GBP USD, the same target is being reached here. The same target is being reached here on GBP USD. And guys, I'm comparing 4 charts here: Euro-USD and GBP USD, dollar index and USD JPY. And you can see that on the GBP USD, price reached our drawn liquidity, which was this. That is, if it made an SMT with the Euro-USD, you can see that here it swept out the buy side liquidity here. It made a higher high here. By disrespecting the same 30-minute fair value gap, whereas Euro respected that 30-minute fair value gap, but the main objective is target is reached, that is the ground liquidity is reached. If we compare Euro-USD and GBP USD, whereas in USD JPY, the same, you can see that here the same 30-minute fair value gap, which was disrespected on dollar index, was respected here. You can see that here price tapped into it once here, and then it reached our drawn liquidity, which was here, guys. This was the drawn liquidity, whereas on the dollar index you can see that here it did not reach our drawn liquidity, only went up to here. So why I am showing you this, because if my bias was wrong, then these assets which are correlated with each other, USD, JP and DXY correlated to each other, and Euro and GBP are correlated to each other, and these two, Euro and GBP, are positively correlated. DXY and USD, JP are also positively correlated. You can see that GBP hit our DOL here, which is here, whereas Euro failed to do so, that is this here. Euro failed to do so. The same happened with USD, JP and DXY, where USD, JPY hit our target here, whereas the same on the dollar index, it failed to do so. You can see that it did not reach this high here. So if my bias was wrong, this would not happen. Our take profit is not hit, and that's okay, guys. Sometimes it happens, but our another correlated assets on both hit our drawn liquidity. As you can see that here GBP hit it here, and whereas DXY is positively correlated, USD, JPY hit it here. So if my bias was wrong, this would have never happened. Maybe it happens, guys. Shit happens sometimes, and it was in FP week. Why did I show you this? Because these positively correlated assets also play a role in our SMTs and everything, guys. If I compared Euro with GBP, I would have exited when this GBP hit the drawn liquidity here, and if I compared USD, JPY and DXY, I would have exited on USD, JPY here when it reached our drawn liquidity, whereas Euro, USD and DXY failed to do so. So it's okay, guys. Sometimes shit happens. The main purpose of showing you the correlated charts was sometimes it happens, guys, due to positively correlated assets reached the drawn liquidity. Maybe it did not reach us, giving us another bullish SMT here with GBP USD. It happens, guys, sometimes. So thank you. This was the trade. While our both correlated assets GBP USD and USD JPY hit the drawn liquidity, Euro USD and DXY failed to do so. It happens sometimes, guys. It happens. So this was my video. Our stop loss is hit, and I will journal this. And it's okay, guys. Sometimes it happens. So thank you, guys. This was the trade. Thank you.